And welcome back to another session of Gaming with God. I'm your host, Grumpy Old Dude. Today we are going to take a little more in-depth look at the new character class of Sorcerer. Let's see here. Do I already have... no, I'm going to create a new one here for this. We're going to go in and we're going to create a new Sorcerer. We're going to use Half Elf again, because they get the +2 to Charisma. And Charisma is the telling stat for the Sorcerer. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to make a Sorcerer. Now, we don't choose the subclass just yet. We will soon enough. And that's now. Okay, we have the Draconic Bloodline. In your list of always prepared spells, at level 1 is Shield, 2 or 3, you add Misty Step, 5, you add Counterspell, 7, Greater Invisibility, 9 adds Hold Monster. You have a 10 level limitation right now in Solasta. Dragon Ancestor choice, select the type of dragon and associated damage type of your ancestor. You get some resistance to this type of damage as well. Okay. You gain 1 additional hit point per level and your armor class is 13 plus your dex bonus when you are not wearing armor. That's the Draconic Resilience. Alright, now I had said something about you get resistance to the damage. Draconic Bloodline. Your innate magic comes from Draconic magic that was mingled with the blood of your ancestors. Most often, sorcerers with this origin trace their descent back to a mighty sorcerer of ancient times who made a bargain with a dragon or who may have claimed a dragon parent. Now, you get at level 6, Dragon Resistance. You gain resistance to the damage type of your ancestor for an hour at the cost of 1 sorcery point. Okay? Sorcerers cast spells using sorcery points as opposed to spell slots like wizards. Alright? Mana Painter. Level 1 they have Entangle. Level 3 Bark Skin. 5 Sleet Storm. 7 Fire Shield. 9 Conjure Elemental. This kind of, to me, is a little bit reminiscent of a druid. The other things about the Mana Painter, born out of the mana starvation that followed the Cataclysm. Remember, the one master talked about being crippled with the mana hadn't gone away. Certain dwellers of Solasta learned to drain magic from all that surrounded them, locations, objects, and even people. They learned to channel scarce mana to cast spells, create potions or scrolls, whereas their enemies called them mana stealers. They are truly artists of magic, mana painters. Your charisma modifier is used instead of the other ability modifiers in your saving throws against spells and other magic effects. Since charisma is going to be your primary stat, it's probably going to be higher than the other abilities. So using the charisma bonus as a saving throw bonus is huge. Mana Drain starts at level 2. Make a melee spell attack. On a successful hit, the target creature takes die 10 plus your charisma modifier force damage, and you regain a sorcery point. You need to take a short rest to recover this power. So it happens once, and then in order to do it again, you have to take a short rest first. Okay? Mana Tap. When you finish a short rest, you regain a number of sorcery points equal to half your sorcery levels rounded up. You must complete a long rest to use this ability again. That again is comparable to the arcane recovery of a wizard. Third option, Child of the Rift. Another effect of the Rift and its cataclysm closing was that some people around it were affected in their blood, gaining an innate ability to cast spells, but in an instinctive way. The very nature of the Rift also changed them deeply, as they are not only flesh and blood, but they are also mana, light, and shadow. Level 1, you get Guiding Bolt. 3 adds Aid. 5 Daylight. 7 Banishments. 9 Greater Restoration. Rift Magic, immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of level 1 through 5, roll a die 20. If you roll a 20, your spell slot is not spent. So you may not spend your sorcery point. Level 2, Rift Deflection. You can use your bonus action to spend a sorcery point to become harder to hit and achieve better saving throws until the start of your next turn. Level 6, Offering to the Rift. You can use your bonus action to sacrifice 5 hit points in order to regain immediately 1 sorcery point. The sacrificed hit points are recovered after a long rest, so you can't just use a healing spell or potion to get them back. You have to do a long rest. Okay? Those are your 3 subtypes. I am going to take... I had taken a Mana Peter before. I want to go with the Draconic Bloodline. I like the resistances that you get later on. And I want to take fire, because I run into an amazing number of fire elementals. At higher level, we will get resistance to fire for 1 hour. Okay. Now you select the background. Now what we're going to do here today, we're going to create the character, then in the character creator, I'm going to level the character up. We're going to take a look at them at each level. What happens when they change, okay? For here and now, I'm going to go with Academic. This gives you proficiency in Arcana, Nature, and Insight. You have the advantage starting out with Antiquarians. You get a little bonus there. Enchanter, you are proficient with the Manichaean Rosary, which is supposed to be useful in enchanting items. Again, we'll go with Pragmatic Egotism. I just like that combination. Chaotic Good, I guess. So there we are. Now, the last time I rolled one up, I had 3 17s here, a 14, 13, and a 12. Let's see how long it takes to get something good here. Oh, yes, I know. There are people who say this is cheating. I don't care. Okay? I do not care. That looks good. We're going to put that 17 in Charisma. We're going to put that 16 in Dex. We're going to put that 16 in Constitution. That one in Intelligence, Wisdom, and Strength. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to go Dex, and we're going to go Constitution. Yep. Here we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't really change a whole lot here. Well, it did though, didn't it? +3. Yeah, see, +3, +3. Even at 16s, there are +3s. It's the even numbers that make a difference on that. However, we're going to do that because we'll raise them. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with these right here. Why in the hell am I doing that? Down the line, I'm going to be able to buy those books that'll raise these stats to a 20 anyhow. So I'm going to go with 16s on there. Here's my character. There's my sorcerer right there. Pardon me, I'm sorry. We're going to go with Persuasion and Intimidation, and we're going to go with, I guess, Deception and Religion. Okay, that's fine. Languages, we will get 3 languages. We will take Dwarven, Goblin, and Halfling. That works. Actually, we're not going to take... we're going to take Halfling, and we're going to take Ultramar. There we go. Alright, now for our cantrip spells. Now, a weird thing happens as you level up with a sorcerer, and we'll talk about that a little bit here. 4 cantrips. I still think Dancing Lights is mandatory. I still think Sparkle should be taken. And we're going to take Ray of Frost, and we're going to take Fireball. 2 first level spells. Okay, we get 2. I'm going to take Charm Person, and I am going to take Magic Missile. There we go. There's our 2 spells. Sylvia Bircher. And if Sylvia is out there, this is a nod to you. Knew you 45 years ago. Bad Hersfeld, Germany. Let's see here. There's that. Hair color. Kind of an auburn. Here we go. Eyes. We wanted deep brown eyes here. Here we are. And I don't remember. Sylvia might have had blue eyes. Hell, I don't remember. Like I said, it was 45 years ago. Okay.
Most impressive. Just where it hurts most.
A good kill, as they say.
A modest success.
Here we are. And there's that. Okay, so we now have our sorcerer. So what happens as that sorcerer levels up? Here we go to second level. One spell to select. Unlearn a spell and then learn a different one. Okay? At each level up, you're going to unlearn something and you can replace it with a different spell. We will now take Burning Hands and we will take Fog Cloud. Here we go. Whoops. Let's go back into, here we are, level 2. Okay, now we're going to go to level 3. What happens? First and 2 seconds. Now we get Metamagic options, and this is what I wanted to look at today, really. Careful spell. Allied creatures affected by the spell automatically succeed in their saving throw. So now if you throw an area effect spell that is damaging to the party, your party members automatically pass the saving throw. They will take half damage or less, depending on the spell. Distance spell doubles the range of the spell or changes a touch spell to 30 feet. Empowered spell. See here, this takes 2. This takes 1. An empowered spell. All damage die rolls of 1 or 2 are re-rolled, keeping the new result. Oh, that's just 1 up here. Okay. This is the sorcery points it costs to use the Metamagic. Extended spell. Doubles the duration of a spell, lasting 1 minute or more to a maximum of 24 hours. Heightened spell can force a creature to roll the saving throw with disadvantage. Quicken can cast a main action spell with a bonus action instead, though you cannot cast another spell during the same turn other than cantrips. Twin spell, this one I like. If the source spell targets one creature only, this adds another target. I like that one. I really do. Okay, and then we're going to do, there we go, distance spell and twin spell. Why do I like twin spell so much? Let's say in your party you have a paladin tank and a ranger, cleric, and your sorceress, and you're running into something mid to late game and you want to haste your paladin, but boy, it sure be nice to haste your ranger too. Here you go, twin spell. Haste only affects one individual target. If the source spell targets one creature only, this adds another target. Now you can cast haste one time and haste both your ranger and your paladin, or both rogues, or whatever you happen to have in your party. Same thing with a slow spell on your opponents. Cast one slow spell and slow down 2 of them. Now, if you cast haste on 2 of yours and slow on 2 of theirs in 2 rounds, What's that going to do to the combat? How much does that change the flow of combat? Can we say huge? Yeah. Distant spell. Okay. Shocking grasp, something like that. All of a sudden, now you can reach out 30 feet and smack with it. All right, or double the range on your magic missiles. Yeah. Okay. Now, we have to unlearn a spell. We're going to unlearn Burning Hands, and we're going to relearn Charm Person. Now we get one other spell. We will take... how about we take Blindness? How about now? Let's do Hold Person. Yeah, we'll do Hold Person. You can hold 2 opponents now. Okay, you like that? I do. I like that. Okay, now what happens when we go from 3rd level to 4th level? 2 first level spell slots, a new cantrip, and a new spell to select. Ability scores are bonus feats. Okay, we're going to take, for now, ability scores. Why? This is, again, I was talking about this earlier. We want even numbers here. Oh, gee, there's our 18 decks. Yay! One class cantrip. Okay, how about we take Shocking Grasp? Unlearn a spell. We will unlearn Charm Person. Now we get 2 spells. How about we take... What are we going to take here? We're going to take... this is making us 4th level. Sleep is probably not going to be all that effective anymore. Target up to 3 range. Now we can go up to 6 with our extended range thing. So we'll do that. And we'll take Scorching Ray. Okay. The twinning still works here, and the extending range works here, here, and here. This one is also extended range out to 24 now, instead of 12. Or it can be. Now, what happens when we go to 5th level? Increase to +3 affects all attacks, saving throws, skill and tool checks, and spell difficulty checks. Spell DC is increased to 15. Spell attack is increased to 7. We get 2 3rd level spell slots and 1 spell to choose from. So we got to unlearn the spells. This is the one of the downsides of the sorcerer, is your spell selections are temporary. It's not going to let me choose to unlearn Magic Missile. I don't know why. Choose unlearn a spell. What are we going to unlearn? I already did unlearn. Oh, I did. Oh, somehow I clicked Magic Missile. Okay, there we are. We have to unlearn a spell. We'll unlearn Fog Cloud. Why? Because we're going to get Stinking Cloud anyway. We're going to take that one instead. And then, of course, we're going to take either Sleet Storm. Which one do I want to have here? We're going to take Fireball. This is the mandatory 3rd level spell. You take Fireball. You just do. Okay, so there we are. There we are at 5th level. Now we go to 6. A 3rd level spell slot and a new spell to select. Unlearn a spell. Every time we level up, we have to unlearn a spell. Let's unlearn Stinking Cloud. And we will learn Slow and Haste. Now we go to 7th level. What happens here? 1 4th level spell slot and 1 spell to select. So we have to unlearn something here. Let's unlearn color spray. And let's come up here and take a look at our 4th level spells. I really like Ice Storm. How about we take Confusion in a creature, so that would then work against 2 opponents. We'll do that. Here we go. Now when we move upwards, we're getting up their levels now. We're going to go to level 8. A 4th level slot. We're going to do the ability scores again. At least I would at this point with this particular character. Constitution's going to go up. Okay. Unlearn a spell again. Unlearn Scorching Ray. And we will take Lightning Bolt and Stinking Cloud. And we finish. Now we go to level 9. A 4th and a 5th level spell. We have to unlearn something. Unlearn Stinking Cloud. Because we are going to take Cloud Kill. And do I want Mind Twist? Or do I want Dominate Person? Let's do Dominate Person. Okay. Now we go to level 10. This is our final level up. Is in the game of Solasta as it stands now. We gain a 5th level slot, a cantrip, and a spell. We get another Metamagic. Okay, we have Distance Spell, we have Twin Spell. Let's take Careful Spell. Let's help our guys to make sure they pass their saving throws if I have to throw a fireball and I encompass them, just in case. All right, we get a new cantrip to add. Let's take Shine. There's enough dead things and things that don't like light. Maybe we can make them glow. Unlearn a spell. Let's see. Well, let's unlearn Ice Storm. And then we'll take... I'm not a fan of Stone Skin. Let's take Wall of Fire. And we gave up Ice Storm, we'll take Cone of Cold. So there we are. A 10th level Sorceress. We have a level of armor class of 17. 13 plus the dex bonus of 4 makes 17. Initiative is at +4. Movement speed is 6. Proficiency is at +4. 92 10 hit points with 10 6-sided hit dice. Okay. We have 4 first level spell slots. Okay, apparently the sorcerer points that I was talking about earlier, I thought those were how you cast spells. Those are how the Metamagic works, is using the sorcerer points. They have spell slots same as the wizard does. 4 first level, 3 second, 3 third, 3 fourth, 2 fifth at 10th level. Okay, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2. And I don't really think this... At low level, I think the Sorcerer is going to be a little more challenging to play than the Wizard. At higher level, I think your spell selection with your Metamagics all come out to be just fine. Now, remember the Metamagics cost you Sorcerer Points. So you can't, not every spell you throw that would be eligible to be twinned will get twinned. You've got to have the Sorcerer Points to spend in order to do so. Okay? There's our Sorcerer class. I think, again, at upper levels, it's going to be every bit as competent and powerful as the Wizard is. At lower levels, I think it'll be a little bit weaker than a Wizard of equal low level would be. But I don't think it's going to be cripplingly so by any stretch. Might even be fun to have to learn how to deal with the challenges of unlearning spells and learning spells and having to give up a spell that you used to have. Could actually be entertaining. I don't see it being a major hassle. There you go, a little bit more in-depth look than I took the first time. I hope that helps answer some questions for you. Comment down below, give me your thoughts. Hit that like button. Hit the dislike if you prefer to. I mean, if you really didn't like the video, hit the dislike. But I would ask you to tell me why you chose dislike. And lastly, of course, always subscribe. That way you'll get notified about future content. Take care of yourselves, folks. Have fun. Stay safe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't mind making them at all. I kind of like it. I learned a little bit about the game this way. Until we see each other again, have fun. Stay safe. Stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks a lot, folks. Bye-bye.